We're at American Top Team in South Florida, Coconut Creek. Big UFC media day here. A lot of media. This is crazy today, all the media that's here and all. But you know what? One of the reasons why is because you got Edson Barboza here with us. He'll be fighting Paul Felder at UFC 242, co-main event, September 7th. What do you think, first of all, about the fight? Fighting Felder, UFC 242, ESPN's involved now with UFC. Just what are your thoughts of all that?
First, I'm very happy to opportunity now to fight in UFC, fighting Abu Dhabi. It's going to be huge. And like I said, I'm very happy. I love my job. I love, all moments, the fight camp, the fight week, and the fight. I really enjoy every moment, and I feel so blessed to doing this because I really love every moment, every second.
Co-main event, always a big deal. So when you're preparing for this fight and you're going to be in the co-main event, does it put more pressure on you? Is it just the same? How is it for you when you something like that?
I think it's the same. I think I'm the king of the co-main event. I think I have more than 8, 9 co-main events. Yeah, I know everybody wait for the co-main event, the main event. It's gonna be huge. I'm very excited, giving more motivated to training, get better, go there, give my best.
How has UFC working with ESPN now helped help the fighters?
Yeah, this is awesome because ESPN, I think, the big channel for sport in the world, and it's a good for sport because everybody want to watch for sure. One day, if we change the channel and stop in ESPN, you want to see us. It's gonna be good for us, good for sport, and like I said, it's good for us.
What do you think of this fight at UFC 242, September 7th against Paul Felder?
It's gonna be a big war. That's I always back at training for a big war. I'm very happy, very excited, and it's gonna be a big war.
Edson, you're from Brazil. There are a lot of Brazilians that are involved in MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai. Why do you think it's so popular in Brazil?
Because, man, Brasilia, everybody said all the time, Brasilia, no position nunca. Brasilia ain't never give up. Brazilian people is a fighter, It's a true fighter. It's not a fighter with this fight for survive, fight to give a better life for the family. I be a fighter because this, I try to give my best every single day to give a better life for my family, not only my son, my wife, my kids here, but my family in Brazil. Brazilian is a fighter, you fight for whole life. Like I said, I'm a fighter for whole life.
You mentioned family. What would it be for you if, when your children did get older and they said, hey, Dad, I want to get into MMA? What would you think about that?
Well, it's hard, but at the same time, it's going to be a pleasure for me because be a fighter, I know, fighting is different the other sports or the other job. You can't choose to be a fighter, So, okay, we're going to be a fighter. It's not like that because people punch your face every single day. If you don't love this sport, if you don't love this job, it definitely is not for you. Like I said, people punch my face every single day. If we born with that, if he gonna be a true fighter, wanna be my own support. But my goal is my life, stay on the side, whatever my kids' choice, I want to stay on the side to big support my family.
Edson, what do you like about American Top Team? Now, how have they helped you?
I love American Top Team because, 3 years straight, the best team in the world. I don't need to say nothing. I'm here because I have opportunity to train against the best guys in the world, best coaches in the world, definitely the best MMA gym in the world.
Are there fighters past and present that you enjoyed or do enjoy watching?
Yes, I'm a fan too. I love to watch the fights, you know, especially good fight. And I know if you guys watch my fight, especially the next one against Paul, you guys gonna be enjoy. It's gonna be a 15-minute big war, and don't miss opportunity to watch my fights, guys.
Did you have any role models growing up? Role models, people you looked up to when you were growing up,
Right.
people that inspired you, whether they be fighters, whether they be teachers, soccer players, family. Did anyone inspire you?
Yeah, many guys inspire me, but I think the biggest ones, my mom and my daddy, because, like I said, a Brazilian is a poor family, fight for survive every single day. I never see my mom and my dad do something wrong. You know, he always do something right, give me everything I need, give me more than I really need, and the most important, give me love. I'm so blessed to have, you know, my mom and my daddy still together for more than 40 years, and I look to my mom and my dad and say, I want to be like him.
Dan Lambert of American Top Team, Mr. ATT, is a big pro wrestling fan. Is Edson into pro wrestling at all? Would he consider trying pro wrestling after MMA?
That's funny because, like, I'm an MMA fighter, but I have a 4-year-old kid, so he's more. He loves pro wrestling. He loves it. I always put in TV. Look at that! Look at that! He keep asking me, "You wanna fight there?" I was like, "Yeah, soon. I wanna fight there soon." It's so funny because he don't understand about martial arts and pro wrestling. You know, he think I tell him I'm a fighter. He think I'm a pro wrestler. And definitely that was so much fun. He really enjoyed more than the pro wrestling. But why not? You never know in the future, you know? Why not? Maybe soon gonna be some fight there. Why not?
It's athletic. It is predetermined results, so obviously it's different in that regard, but it's very athletic, and it just seems that a lot of fans, a lot of kids do like it. And you think of Ronda Rousey, Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, all have been MMA and also, pro wrestling also. It may be another progression later on as well. All right, so social media for you, for your fans, is there anywhere for people to check out for you?
Yeah, it's awesome because sometimes I don't have a time to opportunity to talk to the fans, talk to the people, and to give me opportunity to talk to the fans. First, to say thank you. I hope God bless you all, and I hope you guys watch my next fight.
Edson, and that next fight will be UFC 242. As you said, you're the king of co-main events for UFC. You're in the co-main event September 7th. And lastly, I'll ask you this: what have you thought about Dana White and what he has meant to UFC?
I think he's the face for UFC. When somebody talk about UFC, always remember that guy, Dana White. He's doing well. I'm so thankful to be a part of the UFC, be a part for the show, and have nothing to say bad about the UFC and about the show. I love to be there. I'm so thankful to be part of the team, UFC team, and I'm so thankful.
You've always been a respectful type of fighter. Because you know there's some fighters who are trash talkers, and that everyone does their own thing, and that's okay. But you were more on the other side of that, where you just grind, work hard, get ready for the fight, don't do too much talking and all like that. Has that always been your way, growing up and all too?
Like I said, a lot of people watch me, especially right now. I have 2 kids, and the kids have to look at me and say, hey, I have to be like him. I know something. I have a lot of experts responsibility over my shoulder, and I try to be the best guy in the world. You know, I always respect, always give the right things, because I know I have a lot of people. You know, look at me right now, but it's nothing. I force nothing. I'm like that. You know, my mom and my daddy. You know, give me the best. You know, education, and I just try to be a nice guy, like my mom and my dad said.
What a true great representative of American Top Team, what a true great representative of UFC, martial arts, and of life. Thank you so much, Edson Barboza.
Thank you.